This is primarily a love story of mine toward my late husband and the difficulty that one has when one makes that commitment at time of marriage, in sickness and in health, vowing to support another life, another being, another person with whom you have lived for, as it turned out, I lived with John for 53 years. We were married for 54. John had Parkinson's disease, and as it became more and more apparent that his Parkinson's was taking him downhill, he decided to end his life. He did it in a way that still makes me so sad, because there was no and is no law in Maryland which allows doctors to assist individuals who have been deemed within 6 months of death, as John was. There is no law that allows doctors to help those patients. John chose to stop drinking water, stop eating food, stop taking medication. Now, as I'm sure many of you know, would you forgive me if I stood up and walked?
I think so. I think we could forgive you, Diane.
I'm just so much more comfortable this way. It strikes me as being a little difficult, but I hear a little echo, and if we can get that down, that would be great. As I'm sure most of you know, you can go without food for days upon days upon days, but not without water. Within about 10 days to 2 weeks, the organs begin to break down without water. And John chose to end his life that way, and I have chosen to write a book that I began writing on the night he was dying. I was sleeping, trying to sleep on 2 chairs by his bed with my little dog Maxie on my stomach, and that didn't work. So I just got up at about 2 a.m. I had my iPad with me, and I began writing. I cannot tell you, Beth Ann, that there was any plan in mind at that time to continue to write and somehow to create a book of essays or thoughts or anything of the sort, but all I know is that that night I needed to put on paper what I was feeling, what I was seeing, what I was thinking. And so it began.